Alright, so Nintendo Music has now been out for about 3 months now, and during that time, I don't know, I don't feel like we've really heard a whole lot about it. When it was announced, it seemed as though Nintendo was just trying to do something new, something that not a lot of other game companies have done. Everybody loves Nintendo Music as a whole anyway, so it only makes sense that they would release their music. Now, if you go on Spotify or any other music app for that matter, you can likely find a lot of different game music soundtracks. Really, this ranges anywhere from indie games or more just a single game to anything else from full-on studios. Nintendo, though, they've always kind of had a weird relationship with their music. On my videos, as well as anybody else's videos, you'll likely hear in the background some gentle Nintendo music. That's intentional. Their music isn't copyrighted in the same way that some songs are. So when I heard the announcement that Nintendo was releasing an app where they were going to release these songs, I'm gonna be completely honest, I was a little worried. I thought they would start really copyrighting these songs and making it so you couldn't play them in your videos, but it seems like they're not doing that yet, so we're just gonna keep crossing our fingers and hoping. When it first came out, there were a lot of different songs from different games, mainly any of the most popular ones you can think of. Super Mario Odyssey, Splatoon 3, Nintendogs, Donkey Kong Country, Animal Crossing. Pretty much if you could think it instantly when you hear the name Nintendo, it was there. But ever since then, their release schedule has kind of slowed down. Now it seems as though they're releasing about 4 or 5 different games per month. Honestly, like, it's fine. You can release whatever songs you want, it's your game, but there seems to be a lot of confusion as to why this release schedule. But I think it's important that we remember that, to Nintendo, this is just kind of a side project. The only way that people are able to listen on Nintendo Music, the app, is by having a Nintendo Switch Online subscription. So if anything, they see this more as just a benefit of using it. Not really something that people are going to be clamoring after. A video for another time maybe, but Nintendo Switch Online hasn't been this groundbreaking innovation in the gaming world, and I don't think it's trying to be that either. This app is more so just a different benefit that people can get through using the subscription. And after looking through the app for a while, I don't know, it's clear that there's a lot of work put into it. It's not a lazily created app, but I do think there's some areas that it could be improved upon. Just to get this out of the way, because I feel like everybody has brought this up at some point, the artists are not mentioned. It's not really fair to the composers that have made all of these songs that have really become staples for our childhood. But that's a quick fix, I feel. Nintendo can easily just put the name of who actually made the song, rather than Animal Crossing New Horizons or Ocarina of Time. The user interface for actually using the app isn't too bad. I mean, granted, it's not really the easiest to find, and some of the things just don't really make sense. Like, for instance, they heavily advertise that you can listen to the characters' soundtracks. Right now I'm looking at a Koopa's soundtrack. There are 7 tracks totaling 7 minutes. I feel like they're trying to make it a little bit too fun and too quirky, when in reality they can easily just make an app that just is about the music. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. I do like, though, that you get a lot of the benefits from, say, Spotify Premium that you do on this app immediately. You can listen offline, you can extend songs and make them loop for a longer amount of time. I mean, that is nice, but I also don't think it's enough to really warrant getting or making this app. But I think the real question Nintendo has to ask is that, why would people come to this app specifically? Why would they go to Nintendo Music over YouTube? I can go on YouTube right now, find these songs for free, and just loop them if I wanted to. Nintendo doesn't make money, the YouTuber does. It's one of those there isn't any draw as of right now to this app. And seeing that 3 months in, I don't know, I really want this app to succeed, but I don't think they're doing enough to it yet. Overall, I do enjoy Nintendo Music, the app, but there's just small things that I think they could improve upon, like making the user face a bit more easier to navigate, adding the credits to the actual composers that made the song, and just adding a bit more soundtrack to the app. You got a lot of the big ones, how about add some of the smaller ones, some of the nicher ones that people don't really associate with Nintendo? Because after a while, people are going to stop using this service. Now, of course, that's only my views of Nintendo Music, but what about you guys? Where do you think Nintendo Music could improve upon itself? Let me know in the comments. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video, and remember to chase the chaos.